be my everyday stretching routine. So every single day of my life for years now, this is the routine I've been doing. Obviously, a few things have been like modified, or I've changed things, added things, subtracted things throughout the years. But growing up as a dancer, I have always stretched every day. So when someone tells me they never stretch, or it's just not part of their routine, they don't even know where to start, I'm shocked. So these stretches are super easy and they only take me like a few minutes. I typically do them like after my workout. So the days I do yoga, I usually do them before I go into my full sequence. So I do like a warm up core circuit, and then I go into like my full yoga, but I usually kind of integrate my stretching in there, or like halfway through the yoga. But on like a day where I'm lifting, or it's just like a cardio day or something, I'll do this afterwards. So we're going to start by standing up, and then most of the stretches are, sitting down. So let's start. So first we're going to go into forward fold, and this is where you can either, obviously if you have to have your hands on your shins, that's totally fine. I like to just go like this, nice forward fold. I usually give myself a little bit of leverage by holding the back of my ankles. And then to stretch out the upper back, I'll interlock my hands and stretch them forward. And then we're going to widen the legs, and we're going to go to the right side and stretch. You should feel this in your hamstring. And then I usually sit into the right hip before I go to the left side and stretch. Sit into the left hip. Obviously you can hold these stretches for as long as you want, but I'm going to give you more of an abbreviated version. And then we come to a squat. We put our hands as far back as we can, and then we stretch here. And then again, give yourself some leverage with the ankles. And then we interlock our hands, so we hold each elbow and give this a nice stretch before we come up. And now we come down into a right lunge. Lower the left leg and then come back into a nice stretch, stretching the entire back right leg. And then flex the foot for a deeper stretch. You feel that in your calf. And then you're going to come forward and grab your left foot to stretch out your quad. Come back down. And then we're going to come and sit. Here you can flex your foot. And then you switch legs. Again, we're going to come back, stretch, flex the foot, and then you stretch the quad. And then come back and sit down. And then we're going to come into a straddle. Obviously, if you can't completely do this, you go as far as you can. So we're going to come here, nice stretch over to the right side. Stretch up. So this stretches your obliques, the entire side body. And then come up. And then I like to add this in to my stretch. It's more of a strengthening kind of ab workout. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna interlock your hands up, and then you're gonna tilt from side to side. I remember doing this in like some of our strength classes during dance, but this strengthens the obliques, and you're completely using your side muscles. So you can add this in if you want to, but it's not exactly a stretching move, it's more of a strengthening move. So you come here, and then you just go side to side. And then you can do that for, I usually do 28, a weird number. You can do like 10 to start and just kind of see how it is, but you feel it all in your side body. So then after that, we come back to stretching. And the other side, so your head, your forehead's on the floor. And then I usually come forward into that pancake position. And then come up, and then I will rotate into actual splits.
So again, go as far as you can and do what you can. I'm just showing you what I do, but obviously these all can be modified.
Stretch in the back, and then I do come center, and then you come to the left side. And then we're gonna bring our legs together, and then we're going to do hurdler position. I think that's what we call it in gym class. So right leg out first, left leg is bent to your inner thigh,
And stretch forward. And then flex the foot for a greater stretch.
before you come up, and then you're gonna cross the leg over your top thigh.
Stretch down. And then again, you can flex that foot.
And then bring it forward, and I like to place your heel on your big toe, and then stretch down. Super nice stretch here. And then you come and do this leg.
Flex the foot.
Come up and then cross it over the top.
So you would get a different stretch when you cross the leg on the top. And anytime you flex your foot, you're getting a deeper stretch in that calf.
And then again on top of the toe. And then we're gonna do both legs together.
And then again, you can flex them.
And then a nice butterfly. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come and lay down. And then this is where we're going to cross your right leg over your left upper thigh. And we're going to stretch. So this is gonna stretch all that outside and your glute muscle on the right side. Switch. And then I'm going to straighten the legs and stretch here, so this can be pointed and flexed. Again, the other side, pointed and flexed. And then together and flexed. And then come into child's pose. So you're holding the bottom of your feet and you're just pressing your knees to the ground to get a nice deep stretch there. And then cobbler's pose, laying down. Before we stretch their legs back up again, just give them one loose kind of. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our feet over our head and stretch our backs out. So let me scoot down so you guys can see, and like this.
I like to bring the legs down and then stretch them up and straight, protecting your neck, so don't move your head from side to side. And then I'll do a shoulder stand, so I'll come up and just kind of loosen up the legs a bit. Stretch everything out. And then I come down. And I'm gonna flip over real quick and do a frog's pose. So this is stretching out your hip flexors. You come up as much as you can. And then the last thing I do is I stretch my back. So I come here. And that is it. That is my little stretching routine. I do that every single day. Sometimes I add a few other little yoga things in there if it's more of like a yoga day. But for the basics, that's it. And obviously you can hold the different positions for as long as you want. I'm already super stretched out, so I didn't really hold them as long as you should. People say 30 seconds, but it really just depends. You kind of know when you're done stretching, unless you just kind of want to warm your body up. It doesn't have to be as long, right? So play around with those. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have a stretching routine. Again, I don't just cold stretch, right? You want to do something beforehand to warm yourself up. So again, I do these in the morning. I don't stretch at night because I've already done that, but some people would rather do their workout at night, so they're going to stretch at night. So either way, these are super simple. They're not going to wake you up. They're relaxing. I love them. I'm sure you'll love them too. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you have a stretching routine, and like, comment, subscribe. I will see you back here next week.